back again to 1010 TV as we get towards the encounter between Nottingham Forest and Arsenal tomorrow. There are really little positives to take as an Arsenal fan right at this moment. But there's one thing I've discovered: at the end of the day, football needs to move ahead, and you need to accept certain things that they have happened, and you try to look at the positives that can come going forward. Because we are 11 points behind Liverpool, there is no claim to say that okay, Arsenal can put on something going really good to like mount a challenge. But until it's mathematically clear that Arsenal cannot win this league or anything, that's when we will concede. Personally and emotionally, I have accepted that Liverpool are a far stronger proposition this season than Arsenal because they haven't faltered. All their players have been superb. But I would also say that the injuries for Arsenal this season haven't helped. This is not me making excuses for Mikel Arteta or anything. This is just saying it as it is. The injuries haven't helped. Arsenal were not proactive in the January transfer window as they needed to strengthen in one way or the other just to get the team going. They did not do that. So I don't want to come and sit here and say, okay, because it's Arsenal, yes, we have done things right. We haven't done anything right. But it's not also the time for me to like turn the face towards the team. Yes, they are not performing. I've seen a lot of pundits, everybody say writing off Miguel Arteta, but I will go with the positives. When you look at generally, if you want to look at the report at the whole CV of Mikel Arteta since coming to Arsenal, I would say that he has, in one way or the other, impacted the team. He has helped the team, the way they play and all. Even though the ball hasn't been exciting for these past times, and we would accept it, and we would know that this is a scenario. But moving forward, we'll look at the encounter that pitches Arsenal and Nottingham Forest tomorrow. I will just look at the details between them because Nottingham Forest have superseded expectations this season because now they are even playing for something much more important than Arsenal because just the fact that Arsenal were going for the league and things just seem a little bit wary and no one seems to have any positive spirit looking at how things are going. Nottingham Forest on their end are playing home and we know that they are a counter attack team. They sit deep and they counter and that has been very, very productive. So Nuno Espirito Santos has been doing a very good job. We see also that their attackers, that's Wood, they are really, really productive this season. But they have also had like a rough patch because the past few games they lost to Newcastle, they lost to Fulham, they had a draw against Exeter and won by penalties. That was in the FA Cup. They won since they beating Brighton 7-0. It has really not been the best of displays from Nottingham Forest. So we also see that they are having a very rough patch. They were defeated by Bournemouth 5-0. So looking generally at their league form, it's not been the best form which they've had. But knowing that they are still playing for the Champions League and they would do everything to be in this Champions League, that's something that the match tomorrow will not be easy. And Arsenal are not playing home, so we should know that this is going to be another tricky one for Arsenal. Let's analyze also Arsenal's form. Looking at for Arsenal lost against West Ham, they won against Leicester City, and it's not been all down. We know that now the loss against West Ham was just like the conclusion in the Arsenal season. But I would still want to take positives from what the team has done all throughout the season. They still have the Champions League knockout stages to play now. And if we look at the general head-to-head between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest, it's really impressive for Arsenal. The last time they played, Arsenal won 3-0. Nottingham for Arsenal won 3-0 and Nottingham Forest just won. In the past five matches, Nottingham Forest have defeated Arsenal once, and that was in 2023 when they won Arsenal at their ground 1-0. So you see, head to head favors Arsenal in all directions. But the thing is, that is an Arsenal that has a fluid attack. That is an Arsenal that is playing probably at the highest level and expectations. But this team is kind of depleted. But I will take one positive from the press conference which Ateta did today. What Ateta said was, if I felt like this game has no meaning or anything, then he would go. But he would use the last blood he has and everything to make sure that this season keeps going. To me, that's a positive. He came out to the media and really spoke very, very well, letting everybody know that he's not giving up. There is hope. It's more difficult because we expected to win, and we're hoping that Manchester City would do us a favor. But everything went the opposite direction. Arsenal losing, and even City going further to also be defeated by Liverpool, which opened up the 11 points gap. So for me, I think this team is still very much capable to go to Nottingham Forest and take all the 3 points. So it will not be an easy game, but my predictions for this one will be an Arsenal win that will be 2-1 or maybe 2-0. It might be a KJ encounter, but I think Arsenal should have enough with the players and all, despite the fact that the attack line is not good, but we should have enough to have like a 1-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. So let me get what you think. If you all feel like this is the end of Arsenal, everything is done for the season, let me get what you think in the comment section. Make sure you like the video, put your comments because this matters a lot to me. Thank you for watching and see you next time.